Okay, in today's video we're going to just have a look at should you use headings and how to use them. So it's a 2018 Leaving Cert question on Supermax. The question was just outline the advantages and disadvantages for a business in the fast food sector of choosing financing as a method of business expansion. So just first thing for context, it's talking about fast food choosing it to expand, so therefore to be the franchisor, not the franchisee, because it exists already, and that caught a good few people out in 2018, and they gave it from the franchisee point of view and would have gotten nothing. So when we look at questions like advantages, disadvantages, benefits, challenges, using a heading can be really important to pick up some quick marks. For the marking scheme here, if we have a look at it, it is 4 marks for stating something and 3 for explaining it, because they brought into 3 different points instead of 4 this year. So to use headings or not, there's only one real instance not to use it, and that's discuss. So for all verbs except discuss, a heading is still a good way to answer questions. We're going to have a video up on discuss to follow this up as well, just to have a look at what you do when the verb says discuss. However, for headings, what's really, really important to do, and it's something we're going to have a look at in my 2018 script now in a second, is headings should be statements, so they should say something, not just titles. So often in your study or in your work you might use titles just when you're learning things off, but when you're trying to give something as a heading, it shouldn't be a title. So what does that mean? We're just going to take a quick look at kind of what I mean by that, and then we'll jump into the 2018 Supermax franchise question and see what I wrote and see what I got marked. So for a question like something like benefits of a takeover, when you're talking about benefits, it can be easy to give headings that won't get you any marks. So if we look at this heading, for example, which would be a benefit of a takeover, we've products/market. So what I mean by that heading is, if you take someone over, you're going to increase your product range or increase the amount of products, or you're going to enter new markets real quick. But they're both titles, neither is a statement. So let's have a look what you could say, or what it should look more like as a heading. So I've gone here with gain new products, or add products quickly to your product range. Something like that would work really well and will get you half the marks straight away. And gain quick access to new markets. So as opposed to writing your heading as products/markets, we're looking at making it a statement rather than one word. And that's going to mean that you'll largely pick up half your marks before you've even started to develop something. So you'll be able to pick up your marks much quicker in an answer. Let's have a look at my 2018 answer. So for my heading here, I wrote quick or fast expansion. And just because I've written quick or fast, I'm going to be getting the marks pretty quickly, because it is stating what the advantage is of a franchising out your idea. So I've got 4 marks straight away, and then the other 3 just for developing that on, saying you don't have to raise money or whatever it is. My second one was increase sales, fees, profits, and just because I've gone with increase again, I'm stating what is happening. I'm not just writing fees or licensing fees or anything like that, which would just be a title. I'm going with what's happening. It's gotten bigger, and then I pick up my marks very quickly there. 2-3 lines, I've got 7 marks, and I can move on. So my third example here, you can actually see the heading wasn't good for marks. I wrote standard/brand name, and I haven't said what could happen to the brand name or what could happen to the standard. So it's just a classic example of not giving a statement and just giving a title, and I don't get any marks. And you can see then it's taken me 6 lines to get the 6 marks, and it's just going to waste your time in an exam, and you mightn't develop it further. So I did get full marks for it, but I had to work an awful lot harder there, developing on the point, because my heading wasn't good enough. So what I could have written for this, we'll just have a quick look at and see how I could pick up the same amount of marks in about half the time if my heading was good enough. So risk of damaging your brand name. So I'm still talking about the brand name, but because I've said the risk of damaging it is there, or you could say risk of damaging your brand name increases, I'll get 3 marks, and then I have to write very little. So a franchisee in one store selling with lower customer service could damage sales in another store through negative word of mouth. So I'm picking up full marks there really quickly. For a 20 marker there, you could have it done in just over half a page and be getting 20 out of 20, no problem, saving lots of time and really helping you out. If you found that useful looking at the script, I've actually I have my full script up there. It's called What It Takes in our store, and you can check it out there. I went back and sat the Leaving Cert in June, and I had a look through different mistakes and errors, and that's where I've pulled that from. Also now up is our 2019 ABQ Pack over here, and also if you're a teacher, then a little classroom resource pack that can go along with it. I've linked them down below in the description box, and if you're looking for the handout that I was using for that video, it's in our Leaving Cert business blog under Make Your Headings Count. You can check it out there. Thanks a lot.